Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another school year. My name is Mr. Picaretta, and I'm going to be your math teacher this year. I know things ended a little differently last year, and they're starting even more different this year, but I'm going to do everything I can to help you and have you be successful, even whether it's remote, hybrid, or in person. Um, do not hesitate to contact me with any questions or anything you need help with. My email is the best way of getting in touch with me. It is open the entire time I'm in the building, and I get notifications on my phone. So no matter what time it is, I'll try my best to help you. Please do not email me in the middle of the night, though. I do like to sleep. So if you need help with anything, you can email me. Parents, this goes for you too. If you're struggling to, navigate through Schoology, or you don't know where to find assignments for the student or anything, please email me. I have no problem helping you. Even if we need to set up a Zoom so that I can walk you through the steps, I'm here to help. And if I cannot help you, I will try to find somebody who can. I'm going to try to make this quick since every video I've recorded so far has been way over the time and they want it between 3 to 5 minutes, so I'll do my best here. Tutoring, most of the time if you need help, you can reach me on Zoom during your scheduled class time. I have the class schedules listed below. There'll be a Zoom link in Schoology, and that Zoom will be open during your entire class period for you to drop in and ask questions at any time. That's mostly during remote. When it's hybrid, I'll have that link open, but I will be talking mostly with the students in the actual classroom during their time. But if no one has any questions, I'll also jump onto the Zoom and ask anyone there if they need help with anything. So during your class time, go to Schoology, click the Zoom, and you can jump in and ask questions whenever you want. You'll see I have two different schedules here. The main difference is when we were remote, every person is going to have C lunch. But when we go to hybrid starting November 9th, then it's going to be different for every teacher. I personally have A lunch. If you have me third period, that's something you want to be aware of. If you have whatever teacher you have third period, make sure you're aware of what lunch they have so you get to the correct one. But everybody will be doing C lunch during the remote period of the 17th of September to November 6th. If you're in my geometry class, you should have picked up a springboard earlier today. If you are in my algebra 2 class, we're not going to use a book. That may change, but probably not. You get an agenda you probably picked up today as well. Make sure really you have access to Schoology. That's where 99% of the stuff we do is going to be in Schoology. And a paper and pencil. Just because you're working remotely and online doesn't mean you can't take notes and write things down. I think while you're watching videos, you should definitely take notes. Taking notes is a great way to learn. It'll help you study. So if I were you, I would be taking notes all the time. So that's just my suggestion. I obviously can't make you do it, but that is how I feel. The school grading policy has not changed. There's going to be a minimum of 9 assessments each marking period, 3 summatives worth 70%, 6 formatives worth 30%. In my class, we'll most likely have about 3 to 4 summatives, but we'll have probably a lot more than 6 formatives, so just be aware of that. For a typical day, you're going to watch a video, do some practice, whether it's in a Schoology assessment or an assignment that you have to write down and then take a picture of and hand in. There'll be a discussion board for the day, and then at the end, some kind of quiz or exit ticket that will give you a formative grade for that day. Even though I say it's a typical day, obviously when we're doing remote, you can do things at your own pace. I'll give you a suggested breakdown of each day of the week for the 5 days, but you can do it all in one day. You can spread it out over more days if you're using the weekend. It's just a suggestion, not something you have to follow 100%. Cheating, if you get called cheating, you get a 0. I know, we're all remote now, but that doesn't mean there aren't ways of catching people do that. So just be careful and just, try to be honest with yourself and me. You're going to get work 1 week at a time, most likely Monday morning that'll open up. And then you get 2 weeks to finish that work at your own pace. I'll give you suggestions on, how much work to do each day. But in the end, it's going to open up on Monday. You have until 2 weeks from that Monday to finish it. And the reason I do that is because if you're, once we go remote or hybrid, if you're in cohort A and I open it up on Monday, you're not going to really see it before you're in my class to ask questions. So that way you still have the following Monday to ask questions, and then a whole nother week to finish the work. All right, so I think 2 weeks is very generous. So, you should be able to get that done in those 2 weeks. If you don't, it's a zero. There's really nothing I can do about that. These are solid deadlines, and you need to get them done. Now, if you have any issues where you're not going to be able to get the work done, the sooner you let me know, the better. We'll try to figure out some way to give you some credit for what you're doing. Right? I'm not here to give people zeros. I'm here for everyone to be successful. But if you tell me 5 minutes before it's due that you didn't get it done in 2 weeks, I probably won't be able to help you. But you tell me Monday, as soon as it's open, I got this going on, then we'll try to figure something out. Test, you'll have 2 weeks to start it, but it's timed. Every question will have a certain amount of time. Maybe the question's 1 minute, maybe the question's 2 minutes. So when you're taking tests, you need to make sure you start it within that 2 weeks, but you will only have a certain amount of time once you start that. Don't get up, don't try to take a snack in the middle of it, or else you're probably not going to finish the questions in time. So just be aware, if it's a test, you better make sure you're ready before you start that. All right, well, I hope you have a great school year. We're going to do this, and we're going to figure it out, and things are going to change as weeks go on, but I'm going to do everything I can to have you be the most successful student you could possibly be. Parents and students, do not hesitate to email me if you need anything, and enjoy the rest of your day.